It's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe. The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music.
Yeah.
It's all about
Everyone
us.
thinks we're a couple. I don't know why. You know.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments at Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Amy and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday, it's 8 p.m. It's virtually Green Note. Hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Nick Harris, and I'm one of the audio engineers here at Green Note. For regular visitors to the show, you'll know that I've been away for a couple of shows, so it's great to be back with you again, hosting an evening of just amazing songwriting and musicianship. So we have, as always, wonderful show for you this evening. We have three great singer-songwriters and a wonderful dobro player and harp player who we'll introduce in a second. We have a slight change in format. It's fairly close to the way that we normally do things, but this evening it's an all Norfolk affair. We have three Norfolk-based musicians all playing out of the same venue space. Insert your own particular stereotypical Norfolk gag in there. So we have, and we don't have three cameras. We have a bit of a talk show type environment. So we have a live room and we have a green room. So let's get these artists introduced to you. So currently in the live room, an artist that so many of you who visit the Green Note regularly will know very, very well, and who is, I dare say, I was going to say grandfather of British country, whether he wants or whether he likes that term, I'm not too sure. Certainly an absolute force on the British country music scene. Please welcome HANK WANGFORD. Good evening, Hank.
Hello, one correction.
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can. I should be the great-great-grandfather of British country rock.
All right. Okay. There we go. I'm glad I had it at the right end of things.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, behind you we have Noel on dobro. If you'd like to introduce Noel.
I'd love to. This
Hi, Noel.
man.
Good to hear. Noel can't. I don't think Noel can hear us. He hasn't got headphones at the moment.
No, but he's played.
Excellent.
He's played at the Green Note, and Noel Dashwood, wonderful dobro player and singer.
I know Noel's going to be playing with virtually everybody this evening, so we'll look forward.
Yes, it is the
to
Noel
that.
Dashwood show,
So-
ladies and gentlemen. We're just special guests on the Noel Dashwood show.
Okay, well,
stop it.
I'll get Imi and Risa. I'll get Imi and Risa to rebrand quickly.
Yeah.
So normally we do have another two artists, but at the moment, as I said, it's sort of a bit Saturday night talk show that we've got a camera in a green room. So I will introduce them together. So please welcome from the Vagaband, Jose McGill, and from the Arlenes, Big Steve Arlene. Good evening, gents.
Hey, how are you?
Good
Welcome
evening.
Good.
to my home.
Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
it is. It's like it's great to have you all with us. We're, as I say, this is a slightly different setup from normal. So I'm sure there's going to be some fun and games as we sort of all move around Jose's house. Oh well, these guys will move around Jose's house. I'm in my house, so yeah, and we haven't all gone up the road to Norfolk this evening. So for those of you who haven't been with us before, the way that it works is we run a writer's round basically. So what's going to happen is each of the artists is going to perform a song in turn. We'll go around a couple of times. We'll have a little break. And then we'll go around another couple of times, and then we'll sort of probably all gather together in the live room and have a little chat with everybody right at the end. So let's get on with some music, and I'm going to pass over to Hank and say, Hank, the floor is yours.
Okay, Nick, thank you very much. I'm going to take these off because it sounds great in here anyway, so I don't need, enhancing. Here's a song. I'm very pleased. Oh, of course, I didn't even bring the new CD that is released this week. Of course, like an idiot, I should wave it at you. This is a song that isn't on the new CD, but it is on the flip side of the single from the new CD. It's a little piece called My Love Is Gone. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Something tells me something's wrong. Guess I'll know before too long. I'll look into your eyes and find out where you are. I'm trying to find that woman that I met beneath that star. I'm trying to find the love that slipped away without a word. It's gone. My love is gone. My love is gone. Someone knows if something's died. Something's wrong since lovers lie. But lies and alibis are never good ideas. They only point the way down to that valley full of tears. And I'm trying to find the love that slipped away without a word. It's gone. My love is gone. My love is gone. Something tells me something isn't right without love, but there's nothing to be done without some help from above. But God is on his holidays, or so it seems, and all we're left down here is the shadow of a dream. Sometimes times are bad, times get silly, times get sad. If you think you can give up your ability to laugh, you might as well give up the will to live. And I'm trying to find the love that slipped away without a word. It's gone. My love is gone. My love is gone. Go on, no. God is on his holidays, or so it seems, and all we're left down here is the shadow of a dream. Something tells me something's wrong. Guess I'll know before too long. I'll look into your eyes and find out where you are. I'm trying to find that woman that I met beneath that star. I'm trying to find a love that slipped away without a word. It's gone. My love is 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 gone. Yeah. And I'm gone now. I'm going to do a little musical chairs.
Next. Number 87. Number 87.
Number 87.
Number 87. Come on in, Hank. That was lovely. Come sit down. Nice one.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Jose.
How are you, Nick?
I'm good. You're settled?
Yeah. Welcome to my home. This is my dining room.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's transformed my house. I'm really very happy to have everyone here.
Beautiful. That was a wonderful track from Hank. So let's pass over to Jose.
Okay. Well, everyone's got a lockdown song inside them, I think. Pretty much most musicians, I'm sure, have gone there. And so this is the last song I've written during these past few months. It's called White Noise.
I find I sit in silence, recalling songs of yesterday. A beautiful sun is shining, nobody's coming out to play. Downtown is out of bounds, somebody better lay their money down. Online the traffic starts to swell. We need a change, another road to walk. One of these days I swear I'm gonna fall. Go dig a hole, you rabbit on the run. For these troubled times, they've only just begun. White noise gave me the blues, can't sleep to the social bed, or more bad news. Replacing facts with the absurd, turns out the world ain't got no curve. So many channels open wide, so many ways to get inside your head. You're better off instead discounting all the things they've said. We need a change, another road to walk. One of these days I swear I'm gonna fall. Go dig a hole, you rabbit on the run. For these troubled times, they've only just begun. Rest your head, my darling one, for better days are yet to come. Sometimes you feel you've had enough, soon you'll be rising up above. So drop the fight and let in love. Who knew Jesus was that foreign GP who would mend your broken heart? What street white saints preached around the grounds of empty synagogues? Don't wave your flag at me, don't sermonize your lies like poetry. White boy, you got white noise in your head. We need a change, another road to walk. of these days I swear I'm gonna fall. Go dig a hole, you rabbit on the run. These troubled times, they've only just begun. Let's have one. Wish I had my darling one, for better days are yet to come. And sometimes you feel you've had enough. Soon you'll be rising up above. So drop the fight and let in love. Let in love. Drop the fight and let in love. Let in love. Nice. Thank you.
Woo!
I'll pass
Beautiful.
you on. Thank you. I'll pass you on to Steve.
Lovely.
Mr. Pulford, come on through.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank
Well,
you.
they'll do a little swap. Hank, that's the most amazing shirt you've got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're having comments about the hat for sure, but I think it's the shirt that's winning.
Oh, the shirt. Oh, I've got a much more amazing one. A Mambo one, which is definite evidence of Australians on acid.
Okay.
It's quite scary.
That sounds like a great band name, actually.
Yeah.
The Australians on acid. I'm quite looking forward to that.
It's got a rabbit wearing a bag saying Sheriff of Nowhere.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's got a kangaroo with a Ned Kelly iron mask on.
Well, the next time you play Green Note, I'll look forward to you bringing that one. All right, that's a
We'll
promise.
do that one, Nick, yeah.
Excellent. And I can see that that Steve is now settled in the live room. So let's hand the baton over to Big Steve Arlene.
Oh, hey. Oh, thank you. And that was terrific, both of you, Jose and Hank there. Yeah, it's great. The original grandfather of psychedelic country rock. So look, this is a track that I recorded in America with my wife, and some 8 years ago, and we never released it. But since I lost my job, I'm going to release it in the next couple of months. So this is a song called "One More Hill to Climb." It just seems at the time it just kept making me sad when I was singing it. So I sort of fell out with it. Anyway, so here we go. And Noel's going to join me on this one. So "One More Hill to Climb." One more hill to climb, one more bridge to cross, one more pot of gold I'll never find. Though I travel far, this last part's proving hard. I'm not sure I can climb anymore. My brother died today, he finally got his way. Left a wife and boy that loved him to the grave. I couldn't talk him down, the ship had run aground. He couldn't drink away the burden anymore. One more hill to climb, one more bridge to cross, one more pot of gold I'll never find. Though I travel far, this last part's proving hard. I'm not sure I can climb anymore. bridge to cross, one more pot of gold I'll never find. Though I travel far, this last part's proven hard. I'm not sure I can climb anymore. My girl turned 6 today, how'd that time get away? I could swear that she was born just yesterday. My wife screamed down the house, made me feel so proud. She climbed every single mountain in her way. And each day I wake with mountains before me, and my hair filled up with shadow and rain. I only wish that I could push the cloud away and walk with that warm sun upon my face. One more hill to climb, one more bridge to cross, one more pot of gold I'll never find. Though I travel far, this last part's proving hard. I'm not sure I can climb anymore. I'm not sure I can climb anymore.
Yo!
All right.
Yo!
Hey, Jake, I think Hank's going to come up again. Here we go.
Ah, beautiful.
That's great. Thanks, Noel.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Great great grandfather.
Here he comes. Yes, here he comes. That's lovely. Cool.
And I'm going to join you on the double bass there.
This is good stuff. So you see why I'm happy being up here in Norwich, folks, up there in Green Note Land. You know, some great talent, lovely singing, great songs. I'll get Maudlin now. No, I won't. I'll get Maudlin singing a song. This is a song called Perfect Day, and it, like the last song I did on the baritone uke, it came out of the baritone uke, and these guys will tell you that every instrument will write a different kind of song. And this, when I got it, I thought I was really happy. It's called a baritone uke, but then I thought it was a white elephant, that it's neither one thing nor another. It's too big to be a uke and it's too small to be a guitar. But since then I fell in love with it because it writes little songs like this one. And this one is the single, which I'm sorry I can't wave at you, but it's somewhere in Hoxton. Hasn't got out of Hoxton yet. Curse you, Hoxton, and your hipsters. No, I don't mean that. We love you all. So I can't wave it at you. And it is off the album called Holy Holy, which is online, in the shops, streamed, and soon to be in your local indie record store. Anyway, here's Perfect Day. Perfect day, sky is blue, all set up for an I love you. Something's missing, that something is you. You decided the other day to break it up, throw it all away. Something's missing, that something is you. You made something out of nothing on the day that we met. You filled my heart with fire, something I will never forget. The way you put that fire out only shows that nothing is forever and anything goes. Day's still perfect, sky's still blue, I'm still perfectly lonesome too. Something's missing, that something is you. with fire, something I will never forget. The way you put that fire out only shows that nothing is forever and anything goes. Day's still perfect, sky's still blue. I'm still perfectly lonesome too. Something's missing. That something is you. That something is you. That something is you. Yeah. Miguel. Next.
Ah, beautiful.
Nice one. That's from his new album.
Yeah. Is it actually released yet?
Yeah.
Is it out now?
Hank,
It's out now.
released, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on Amazon and on all those, and it's streamed, and it's Spotify.
On all the channels.
All the channels. All them little channels. Future Radio.
So, well, we're
I'm
talking
giving my
about
mate
releasing.
here a 5
And
little
has
radio.
anybody seen what Daniel Eck has been saying, the CEO of Spotify? Since
Oh
we're
yes.
talking about
So
streaming?
we need to be working harder and releasing more albums quicker.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Are you prepared for that? Are you braced?
Yeah. Well, it's the reason I don't pay my subscription. Why give them more than they give us? Yeah.
I think that they should give musicians free Spotify anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right. Well,
we'll start a campaign, guys. I think.
I think so.
Yeah, because they do offer a Spotify page for musicians, but they don't offer it free.
Ah.
Well, I mean,
okay.
they offer it to you if you've got a subscription.
Oh, okay.
So you're right. Free subscription for
Well, they
musicians.
should be giving free music to musicians.
Yeah.
We give free music to everybody all the time.
Yep.
On that contentious point, let me. I raised a downer there. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's just send everybody into
red
a
rag
tailspin.
to a bull talking to music, especially during COVID. You know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, anyway, let's.
Because everyone knows we all have it harder than anyone else in the world, in any other profession as musicians. Yeah,
We do, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No, clearly not.
First to be switched off and last to come back online again, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's raise the happiness. Yeah, let's Jose play us a tune before I get too depressed.
Oh, bugger, I was about to play a real sad one as well.
Okay.
This
Oh
is,
no, you're getting sad all the way, you know. It's wall to wall sad.
We're building up from here, though.
Yeah.
This is called, I'll remember to take my phones off, Roll the Thunder. Featuring a lovely little piece by Noel.
Blanket eyes slowly open, every stream becomes an ocean, mist will rise to meet the dawn. And this futile end without fruition, words become your ammunition, shooting blanks now just for fun. The sheet of northern wind is blowing, my worried mind, it's overflowing, trailing faithless in my way. And all the while I sit and wonder, roll the dice, come roll the thunder, I'll take your hand now if I may. swapped you for another, a well of tears between your lover's breasts, where only you can hide. A summer breeze of mixed emotions paralyze you like a potion. Now you're hanging on for life. Are we getting any closer? I catch your eye, but you say no, sir. I ain't coming out to play. You and I ain't getting any younger. Roll the dice, come roll the thunder. I'll take your hand now if I may. A sheet of northern wind is blowing, my worried mind is overflowing, trailing faithless in my way. And all the while I sit and wonder, roll the dice, come roll the thunder. I'll take your hand now if I may.
Thank you.
Yo.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wonderful, Jose.
Cheers.
Lovely, yeah.
Well, hey,
That's some
Steve.
beautiful harmonies from Noel there as well.
It's the Noel Dashwood Show. We are mere conduits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, here's Steve. Good on you.
Well, let Steve get settled. Oh. So, well, with that, Hank, how have you been doing with lockdown? Have you sort of stayed safe with the current Mrs. Wangford? Is she doing well?
Yeah, well, I loved the first 6 weeks of lockdown.
Right.
It was very special. It was a special time when it was complete.
Yeah.
And it was so quiet and everything went down. It was springtime, wasn't it? So the
Yeah.
birds tweeted harder than ever. And it was absolutely, and this is in the middle of London. It was beautiful. Quiet, the air got clean. That was special. Since then, it's kind of halfway. I've coped, but I'm so pissed off with the government because they are such idiots. They're just not doing it at all, which means that as a human being, as well as a doctor, I have no idea what's going on. That, you know, they're lying. Noel there has been working in test and trace or test, but that isn't working. You know, he can't say that. Probably
He is working.
He's working. It's happening, but it's not happening. Testing has to be done on everybody repeatedly if we're going to get rid of this thing. You know, it's just it's really depressing how badly it's been handled, and those buggers won't admit it. They just will not.
It'll all come out in some paper will come out in about 5 or 6 years' time and say that it was a mess, and by that point they'll be voted in again.
Yeah, that's the trouble. And it's the healthcare workers who, above all else, something should seriously be done about them. You know, the home, you know, the old home places, it's dreadful, care homes.
Well, over the last sort of 9 years since I've been back in the UK, I've turned my backyard into an allotment. So when the springtime came and we were all shut down, my allotment just literally came into bloom. So I sort of been living off the back garden, which has been great. Green fingers. Shall I do a song?
Yes, please, Steve.
Great.
Go for it.
This is a track called "Have You Found Someone New?"
Not recently.
Keep your hands off my pigs.
Round and round in circles we dance. I'm confused. Have you found someone new? Did you take time to think things through? Round and round in circles we dance. I'm confused. Do you still love me or someone new? Do you still love me? Tell me the truth. Have you found someone new? I can't believe the changes in you. How many times must you push me away? You think I didn't notice all the time telling me lies? Love is blind, I can't believe the truth there right in your eyes. Do you still love me or someone new? Do you still love me or someone new? Do you still love me? Tell me the truth.
Oh, nice one. Thank you.
I have a feeling there's other people in that house as well. Is that a case? There seems to be an excess of clapping, but maybe that's just me.
No, it's maybe just the echo from the green room into there.
Excellent. Okay. I thought there was a cast of thousands that we couldn't see for some reason. Right then. For those of you who have been with us before, you know that we have a little break after the first 2 rounds of songs.
Break time.
Yeah, it's break time. So what we do is we just give the artists a few minutes just to sort of grab a drink and sort of make themselves comfortable, and we introduce the owners and founders of the Green Note to you, and they can come and have a wonderful chat. So please welcome Imi and Risa. Good evening.
Hey.
How you doing, guys?
Hi, Reese. Yeah, good. Really enjoying tonight's show. It's a nice vibe having everyone in the room, in the house.
It is.
And it's so nice to see everyone.
I know, because they're well, at least Hank and Jose are both like real Green Note regulars, and I'm also.
And Big Steve should
Big
be.
Steve, he definitely should be. I'm loving his set as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Noel as well, have to say.
Yeah.
I'm loving his playing, and he plays with he's played with a few different people over the last few years.
Yeah.
So it's great to have everyone. Yeah, and loving the sort of playing with each other vibe as well, because we got used to the format for this show, so it's nice to mix it up a bit.
To change it up a bit, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, a really great show tonight. So for those of you who don't know, This is virtually Green Note. This is our 34th episode tonight, and we're here twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, which you can figure out your own time zones. But we are on all the social media: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Most of the handle is mostly Green Note Music, apart from, I think, Twitter is just Green Note. So if you're looking for us on all of those, I think all of them are Green Note Music apart from Twitter. So you should be able to find us if you do a search, or go to our website and we're linked through there too. Also, if you go to our website, greennote.co.uk, you can join our mailing list, which we send 2 emails out a month, so we don't spam you and inundate you, but you will find out what's going on with our little venue, Green Note in Camden, which has been closed since March, and we don't yet know when we're going to be reopening. We're hoping for October. We have everything crossed for that, but we'll have to see how things go.
It's hard to plan too far ahead at the moment, isn't it? It's hard to.
Exactly. And
it all just changes. It's all changing all the time, the situation. So, but at the moment we're aiming for October.
Yeah, we are. It's and we're trying to. Yeah, we're going to try and just be flexible and work with what we've got. But for those of you who know the venue, you'll know it's quite tiny, and it's the shape of it is going to make social distancing quite hard. But we will do our best, and we're aiming for October. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We have a crowdfunder running at the moment. The government has announced a big fund for arts and culture of 1.57 million, and so we are going to be applying for that. However, it's not ring fenced for music venues. We're going to be up against everyone from the Royal Albert Hall to the Royal Opera House to museums to, it's
theatre, everything.
Everything is all in that fund. It's not just for music venues. So
sounds like a lot of money, but it won't go that far.
It's not going to go very far once they start dividing it up, especially when some of the larger crown jewel venues, as they're called, are going to probably have much larger. They're going to need a lot more money, or be requesting a lot more money. So we are still carrying on with our crowdfunder, and we've just been overwhelmed with the support we've already received. Seriously, it's just amazing. We're now on 84% as of just before the show. I checked.
It's creeping up, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's just the amount of support we've had. Yeah, over 400 of you out there have supported us through that. It's amazing.
We appreciate all your messages as well, all your messages of support.
Yeah, we really do. There's 25 days left for our crowdfunder, so if you haven't already supported us through that and you'd like to, please do. Or if you're not, we'd love you to support us. If you have another local venue, please feel free to support them too. But the arts are suffering right now, so thank you so much for your support. What else? These shows. So we're live now. We're live every Wednesday and Friday, but we do keep the links live for a week afterwards. So if you're watching tonight and you can think of a friend who you would love to spread the word to afterwards, the show is available for a week afterwards. If you want to watch again, or if you are not able to tune in live, there's no excuse to miss these shows. It is more fun live because you get to chat in the comment section, and just know that, like right now, sitting in Norwich, all these guys are sitting there playing live
in Jose's house.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that's it for me.
So it is tonight is a fantastic lineup, and it is sort of a very sort of country Americana themed lineup, and some of the Norwich legends, and just general
British
legends.
Country music.
Yeah. We have some more fantastic lineups coming up. I'm just going to throw out a few names of people who are going to be playing virtually Green Note over the next few weeks. This Friday we have an absolute super bill featuring 3 US singer-songwriters who are all just outstanding. You may know them already, and if you don't, we could not recommend this show more highly.
Yes.
So this Friday, 2 days' time from now, will feature Devon Sproul, Kazi Blanton and Chris Delmhorst. So do tune in Friday at 8 p.m. And some other upcoming artists, David Berkeley, Robbie Hecht, Becky Warren, Beth
David
Nielsen
Berkeley.
Oh,
Sorry, I was just going to say David Berkeley's from Son of Town Hall, so you might recognise
Oh,
him.
yes.
He's half of lots of Green Note regulars will
All know
recognise
Son
him
of
from
Town Hall, yeah.
So he's half of that. Sorry to interrupt.
They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, they are.
Son of
This
Town
is
Hall.
his
So
solo-
that
solo.
show is also going to be great. And then a personal favourite for me, Beth Nielsen Chapman, is going to be playing, joined by Robert Vincent and Leslie Satcher. And then we have another fantastic bill with Chris Smither, Peter Mulvey, and Suitcase Junket. But we're continuously updating the website with more upcoming shows, so do keep your eye on that and on our mailing list. And just finally, before we get back to the music, just a few words on how we're running these shows. We're not selling tickets for them, but we are asking you that if you can and are able to, that you please make a donation via our PayPal link, which is listed on YouTube and Facebook and on our website. You should find it. And we're going to put it again in the chat shortly in the comments. The suggested donation per show is £10 a show, but whatever you can manage is hugely appreciated. So any donations are more than welcome. And just so you know where the donations are going, so we divide them 4 ways for every show. So tonight, and each show is a separate entity. So if you're donating tonight, it would be specifically for this show. And it's divided 4 ways between the 3 artists who are playing tonight, and the last quarter goes to Green Notes to help with our running costs for this online series. So as Jose was mentioning, musicians have been really struggling during this period. They can't work in the way that they used to, especially with playing live. So this is a great way to support them and to support live music and to support what we're doing here. Support Green Note in continuing to bring you live music while our venue's closed. So thank you for that. Thanks for donating and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And back to his
the music.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Nick.
So we'll say goodbye to Imi and Risa. Sorry, that was a bit slow. You have a week off doing this, and you get a little bit slow off the draw. I've noticed. There we go. I'll have to up my game again. Excellent. So I think everybody is ready. I'm just seeing Hank snuggle into the live room there. I don't know if snuggle is the appropriate word. I shall just give everybody a little moment to get themselves settled and to get their headphones on. As Imi and Risa have said, we're here twice a week. We'll be here on Friday at 8 p.m. So we'll look forward to seeing as many of you as possible there. I won't be hosting that one. I think it might be Oscar. I'm not too sure. But I think, yes, well, I think we're all ready. Hank is there, braced and ready. So let's welcome back Hank, Jose, and Steve. Come back, guys. Let's have a chat. How are you doing?
All right, doing all right. We'd like to do
Beautiful.
a real country song now. And if you were feeling depressed, Nick, we just want to help that. In fact, we'll dedicate this to
that's great.
everybody in High Barnet at the moment.
Right. It's a place to be depressed in, mate. I can promise you that.
Yeah, well, we know a few of those.
Go. And let's hand back over to Hank.
Okay. So one of the things I love about country music is it will deal with everything. There's not a thing that it won't deal with. And one of my early loves, apart from the great George Jones, who's covered everybody, and for 10 years it took me to get through George and through to the other side and hear the other bit of country music. One of the first I came across was Conway Twitty. Now, in the 70s, I was a member of the Conway Twitty Appreciation Society, which was quite a bizarre organisation, which had a magazine called Lonely Blue Boy News, because that was one of Conway's hits when he was a rockabilly singer. Right? He did Lonely Blue Boy, and he did It's Only Make Believe, big quiff, Roman centurion haircut, High Barnet. And then he suddenly decided that his bread would be better buttered on the countryside. So he turned to country. And this is the first song he did as a country song. and I think it's fantastic. It's a wonderful song. It's called The Image of Me. We put this on the Waltz album because I've been obsessed with waltzes for a long time. Let me just explain to you folks in Green Note world, in country, the waltz it's really huge. And it is the difference between rock and roll and country. Rock and roll has 3 waltzes and country has 300,000. Why? Because if you want a sad song, it's always got to be in 3/4 time. And when it's 3/4 time, it really wrecks you. So here's Conway's First Country, The Image of Me. Yes, I know she's the life of the party, and without her things here would die. Ah, but don't be fooled by her laughter. She's had her sad time, she knows how to cry. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud, and with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Go on, no. Oh. Yes, I met her in a little country town. She was simple and old-fashioned in some ways, but she loved me till I dragged her down. Then she just gave up and drifted away. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud, and with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. So ashamed. Okay, thank you. Next!
Number 37.
Number 37.
Fantastic.
I'll just...
I find that it's like with the blues and country waltzes, although they're meant to be depressing, there's something about it that is actually really uplifting. Actually, I'd say that to Hank once he gets back in. I was just saying, Hank, there's something about a country waltz that is similar to the blues as well, that is basically, even though it's really depressing, there's something really uplifting about them as well. They've managed to offset the doom with the sort of the lilt.
It can be life.
Is that the same for all of them?
Absolutely, that's the same. And you've put your finger on it. You know, it is a world of opposites. There's always the light and there's always the gloom, you know, and country grabs that. It doesn't fight with it, it takes it, you know. So the waltz is a way of carrying you through. Some of the George Jones waltzes, songs of self-deception, songs of, that you just won't get in pop music. Brilliant. With the waltz.
Yes. Ah, beautiful. Right. Let's have. Actually, before we start, is it possible to get a little bit more light in the green room? Obviously, the evening's drawing it in, and it's very difficult to see your face.
What I've done? Can you hear me there, Nick?
Yes, I can, Jose.
In the interest of the live room being good, I've brought every standard lamp, side lamp,
okay,
out of my living room. And so what I could do in a bit is run upstairs and get some kind of little bunny rabbit lamp.
It's all right.
It's all right. Well, it's sort
shine
of
your phone in your face. Get your iPhone underneath you, like that. There you go.
It's we'll keep it as sort of there's an overall sort of red palette to it, so we'll sort of pretend that we're at the green note and it's a little bit dark and a little bit red and green. That's all right. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do some music, yeah?
Yeah, let's pass back over to Jose.
Okay, well, this is another new song. It's called Beautiful World. Are we good to go? I'm quite, I thought I'd be quick on the introductions, really.
Annie was a rambler with fire in her soul. We shared a dream together on a ticket around the world. We thought it was forever, but she had other plans. She made a monkey of me, then hopped that tree into the arms of another man. This time tomorrow, where do we go? Where do we belong? This beautiful world keeps spinning while I'm trying to hold on. I had it all, I lost it all. So where did I go wrong? This beautiful world keeps spinning while we're trying to hold on. Lola was a firework in my waist and one, a sparkle that could drive you wild, a short fuse and plenty of fun. We met at the stroke of midnight, she said, handle me with care. Then back at the place, she went off on my face. It was a night I'll never forget. This time tomorrow, where do we go? Where do we belong? This beautiful world keeps spinning while we're trying to hold on. I had it all, I lost it all. So where did I go wrong? This beautiful world keeps spinning while we're trying to hold on.
Hey, Steve, come on through. Sing the chorus at the end. Let's have another one.
So I settled down with Sally. She fit me like a glove. I said, why don't we get married? 'Cause this sure feels like love. She took off with a circus clown. Man, it really made me quite ill. Now I'm facing the fact that if she ever comes back, I got some pretty big shoes to fill. This time tomorrow, where do we go? Where do we belong? This beautiful world trying to hold on. I had it all, I lost it all. Where did I go wrong? This beautiful world keeps spinning while we're trying to hold on. This beautiful world keeps spinning while we're trying to hold on.
Thank you, boys. Thanks. All right. That was fun.
Oh, fantastic.
Who's up next?
Beautiful.
It's
It's
Steve.
Big Steve, isn't it?
All right, good. You are there.
I think we're moving to an ever fuller room. I think it's
me
definitely
again.
building to a crescendo. Ah, it's good to have you back.
Exactly. So, even though I live in Norwich and I spent 10 years living in America, I spent a good 10 years living in Camden Town on Royal College Street and Camden Road, and used to go swimming up at the Gospel Oak Lido a lot. And this was inspired by the swimming pool. I love swimming. I'm a massive swimmer. So this is a song called Springboard.
When there's hot city sun, we want to see the Gospel of Lido is the place to be. We lie around the side and let the sun burn again, 'cause you've got to heat up before jumping in. The sun is burning my skin, standing watching the kids jumping. I look around 'cause I'll soon be next, but you're heading down busy swimming lanes. Hey, look here, I'm on Springboard. I want you to see me dive into your loving arms. She's a special girl, a special friend. She's a fish in the water and a fox on land. She can't see me and I'm on the board. I'm shouting and waving, but she just ignores. Hey, look here, I'm on Springboard. I want you to see me dive into your loving arms. Hey, look here, I'm on Springboard.
Thank you, thank you. Yo. Great. Who's in?
Oh.
Who's up? We're rolling.
Oh, I think there's nobody to chat to now because I think we have the full orchestra.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Steve, tune the guitar up a bit.
Steve, did you tell him about Gospel Oak Lido?
If you're going to do one more.
I don't know if he told you. Steve wrote that.
He mentioned it very briefly.
What, the Gospel Oak Lido? Ah, maybe not. Gospel Oak Lido, it's up on Parliament Hill Fields, and it was my local Lido because I went to a school right next door to it called William Ellis in North London. So it's all very much homey. And it's a great song, Springboard. We love it. Now, I'm also pleased and proud that Mrs. Wangford has come at last, you know, right at the very end with a copy of the album. Hey. So I can show it to you. There you go. It's called Holy Holy, and you can open it, and there's a picture of on the back. That's Rancho Wangford, where I write all the songs, and it's on the coast in Connemara, which is the west of Ireland. There you go, and it's in your shops next week, right? But I think it's already in Amazon and all those bastards. But look, there, that's the view from Rancho Wangford when the sun comes up in the dawn, which it doesn't every morning, you know, mostly it's raining, but when it's a good one, that's what you get. Anyway, you know, Holy Holy, you know, once you've heard our final song and you've hit your PayPal button, think about Holy Holy. Beep, beep. So here's a song off that. As I said, it's on the coast in Connemara, and sometimes I give in, you know, because I try not to write songs about sea and wind and horizons, you know, and waves and tides and, you know, and all that, because it's a bit too obvious. But then you do give in from time to time. So here's a song which I think I can dedicate to COVID. It's not facile either. It's just we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what is happening. And this song is Over the Horizon, is another horizon.
Count us in.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Over the horizon is another horizon. Over the sea is more sea. Like the future, it's just out of sight, so you'll never know quite what the future will be. A long time ago, when I wanted to know all the miracles waiting for me, I met an old man who said, son, understand, you can never foretell who you'll be. You can read all the cards, consult all the stars, pay for predictions from Gypsy Rose Lee. But over the horizon is another horizon. Over the sea is more sea. Over the horizon is another horizon. Over the sea is more sea. Like the future, it's just out of sight, so you'll never know quite what the future will be. Now that I'm older with time on my shoulder, here in the future at last, one thing is certain, we won't draw the curtain while everything's moving so fast. When it's all done and dusted, who can be trusted to tell you the truth when the truth sets you free? That over the horizon is another horizon, over the sea is more sea. Yeah, over the horizon is another horizon, over the sea is more sea. Over the sea is more sea. Great sound of Oswald Knoll there. Oswald Knoll. I love that instrument, that dobro, and Noel plays it great. And what he was doing at the end there, friends, for you people who are studying up on your country, he was doing what we call an Oswald, because Oswald was Pete Kirby and was the great dobro player who played with Roy Acuff. That's the end of tonight's lesson. Okay.
School.
There it is. Schooled. Done. Sorted.
What's up, mate? I'm on. I think we've got a Guy Clarkson, haven't we?
It's Jose, I think.
This is the
This is the finale now, where everybody's in the room.
It's the first finale.
The first. Hey there, Nick. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jose. Great.
Well, I hope everyone's enjoying this.
We got the.
It's incredible, really. What a night! Brilliant.
We're getting some amazing comments through.
Good, great. Well, what we're going to do now is a few covers, and I've chosen a Guy Clark song called "L.A. Freeway," and so here it is. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. The son bitch has always bored me. Throw out them early papers and that motor box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all that concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I can just get off of this silly freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and it's here's to you, oh skinny Dennis. The only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass sing deep and low like a gift show bringing. Got to give it all you can now. Come on and sing it one more time now. I believe everything you're saying. Just keep on playing. If I can just get off of this silly freeway without getting killed or caught, well, I'll be down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bored, no.
Put the pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in the old front door lock. They will find it likely as not. Ain't there something we have forgotten? Oh, Suzanne, don't you cry, baby. For love's a gift that's surely handmade. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? We've got something to believe in. Sing it, fellas. If I can just get off of this silly freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't part. If I can just get out of this silly freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bored. So pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. The son bitch has always bored me. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure someone's talking. Mr. Steve Arlene. This reminds me of the Hootenanny or something this evening.
Yeah.
Right, take it away, Mr. Steve Arlene. Here we go.
And now.
And now.
Hey, so I guess it's my honour to bring home the whole party tonight. So it's been a real joy for all of us to get together and jam here in Norfolk. And thanks for Jose for letting us do it at his house. I know it's been a bit of a stress because we're not massive computer technicians. We're acoustic guitar players, so, and double bassists and dobro players. So look, the last song that I'm going to do is a cover by a great friend of mine, Ryan Bolt, who's all the way from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So it's not a really well-known cover version, but I've been playing it quite a bit on my radio show. I've got a radio show here in Norwich called Future Radio. It's on Sunday morning, and if you search up Future Radio online, .co.uk, you can check me out. And I'm going to play Hank's new record on Sunday, 10 o'clock. Steve Arlene's Americana show. So this is a song called All the Money I Had Is Gone, and it seems like... seems fairly
we
apt.
accept PayPal. This is dedicated to all of you guys out there. Listen to the man.
By the Deep Dark Woods. Here you go. This is All the Money I Had Is Gone.
Build it in, right?
Yeah.
So I won't steer clear.
I've been waiting here for days, trying to catch a break. The way I'm living's gonna cause my heart to break, 'cause all the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. I've been high and I've been low, I've been east and I've been west. The way it goes, I'll never get no rest, 'cause all the money I have is gone. All the money I had is gone. Come on now. wayward son. Never gets nothing done. If I had some money, boy, I'd be on the run. 'Cause all the money I have is gone. All the money I had is gone. Yes, you are. All the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. All the green hands to live around this land. They'll be wiped away come Judgment Day. 'Cause all the money I have is gone. Everybody at home. All the money I have is gone. 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 It's gone. All the money I have is gone. All the money I have is gone. All the money I have is gone. All the money I had is gone.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys.
Ah, bloody fab. Wasn't that? Oh, that was just
On the
amazing.
couch there, I think.
See?
Thank you. That was great. I really enjoyed that.
Okay. I love it.
Do you want a
Let's
headphone?
get Hank on the headphones next door, and we'll have a quick chat.
Headphones, I think.
Yeah, go. Oh, it's
the
looking
dark
really,
room.
really CBGBs.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
There we come.
Why don't we all come in here then? Oh no, you can't.
you only got
What
one
about
pair of headphones in there.
That's right. That's true. Isn't it?
It's all right. I can put the splitter in. I'll put the splitter in. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
They're going to come in. They can see us all. In all our glory.
Well,
We're there. Can you hear them?
that was fab, guys. We'll let you all gather together a second on some headphones, because I know there's a load of stuff that's got to be plugged in.
You speak it? Yeah, there you go. You there, Nick?
See,
Yeah.
All right.
this is it's things like that that you sort of realise that you're missing. What you're really missing, although sort of obviously we've set all this up in order to sort of keep musicians playing and to sort of keep things going. You suddenly realise, like, when you get, I think this is probably the largest group we've had in a room since lockdown. What you miss by just having sort of 3 or 4 musicians just in a room together playing a song. It's just, it really you sort of go. It's just fantastic show, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, imagine what it is
Thank
for
you.
us,
It's,
because we
great to-
haven't played with other people like this for well, I haven't for 4 months. You know, it's wonderful, and it's all credit to you and to Imi and Risa. You guys getting this together. That's wonderful for us. It's great. We love it.
Oh, thank you so much, Hank. It's such a, and thanks Jose for putting it all together. I know it's we've been trying to sort of play.
We
with
had a few
different
problems,
sort of
didn't we?
mic
Yeah, we had
setups
a
and
few
cameras. Yeah, but it's just come across brilliantly, absolutely
Well,
brilliantly.
Well, I hope everybody at home enjoyed it. It's yeah, great. Maybe we'll, when all this goes away, Steve, myself, and Hank might do a trio show or something around at your gaff at the Green.
We've got to bring Noel as well.
That'd be nice. Oh, we'd have to bring Noel as well. But it'd be nice to do this, I think.
It's a four-part trio.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Really.
Yeah, somebody put up in the comments. It's like sort of watching like Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash and I can't remember. What was it? The Highwayman.
Heart-worn Highways.
The
Highwayman. Oh, right, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Highwayman. Yeah.
The Norwich Highwayman.
You have to.
We could have learned that song, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I was a highwayman. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
You
know, we're all gonna
are
have
the
a
other
drink
guys
now.
going to sort of join us quickly?
They will. They're chatting to all the ladies out there.
Yeah.
We've got a gaggle of ladies in the courtyard.
Outside. So they've gone out.
Oh, you're so rock and roll.
Mrs. Wangford is there, and a few other Norwich sorts hanging around. Hey guys, you going to come through?
You come through and talk.
Why don't you speak to Noel? Because Noel's so far been silent.
Are we still seeing you, audience? Are you still out there?
Yeah, the audience is still with us.
Great, good.
There you go.
Oh, that was amazing, Noel. Thanks very much.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like to take this opportunity to promote Oldham Patterson and Dashwood's brand new album. What's it called?
Go for it.
Waterbound. Waterbound. If you like the sound of the slide guitar I was doing today, I play it in a slightly more folk element. And Oldham Patterson Dashwood, Waterbound, available on iTunes and all this business. So contactless, safe, you know.
Cut.
Excellent.
Any more albums?
Well, I've heard all about Hank's album.
Any more
albums to promote, guys?
Anyone?
Yeah.
No.
Any more albums to promote? Yeah. No.
Vagaband
Vagaband's
band.
fourth album will be
Vagaband,
out next year.
Next year,
We're
Vagaband.
busy working this season. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I had a lovely time. I'm going to go drink.
Oh yeah, I've got a beer next door. I'm coming.
All right,
back.
mate. Thanks very much.
I've got to get that.
Okay.
I'll come in and say a quick hi. Hey, thanks. That was really fun.
Thanks
really
very much,
it, yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Hank and Jose, it's sort of for all the fact, obviously we're on show 34 and we've been running this for about four months now. You suddenly realise just what it is to have sort of 3 or 4 people in a room playing together. Suddenly, obviously we've had some amazing artists, but by the nature of it, it's really been solo. Apart from maybe a couple of artists that obviously married or whatever, so they play together. But just to have 3 or 4 people in a room, sort of doing that, it's just suddenly my heart just cries out to be back in a room listening to tunes again.
I know.
Well, Steve and I have been
but
isolating
you've got your radio show.
You know. Yeah, well, there's not much going on up here, so you have to have bike rides around the country, and so it's been nice, We figured between it it'd be a good idea to do this because we were all around the corner from each other, 5 minutes away, and so as long as we don't share glasses, we should be.
No, it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. There's been some lovely comments, so you must. I know you haven't had a chance, but have a read back through the comments afterwards. You'll be able to do that. But
that was the thing I've not been able
fantastic.
to see.
Yeah, you'll be able to see them again. Like you can. We didn't say Amy and Risa may have said actually.
Yeah.
The
audience is still there.
we're still live. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're still here, listening to us gabble along, drink wine.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, from the brown note to the green note, we love you.
Oh. Yeah, the show remains up on Facebook and up on YouTube for 7 days, so you'll be able to go back in and watch it again and see all the comments in live chat. So if anybody watching has enjoyed it and wants to share it with a friend, do share it out. As Imi and Risa said right at the top of the show, we don't put any of these shows, none of them are behind a paywall, none of them are ticketed in the standard way. Everything's based on donation. So if you have been watching, if you are able and if you're willing, we would be very, very grateful if you could donate via the PayPal links that are floating around in the event description. They've been floating around in the comments. I'll see if I've still got them. Yes, I do. I'll put them once again into the chat there. Each show is its own individual show, so you donate to specific shows, and the money is shared between the artists playing, and a little bit goes to the Green Note to just sort of pay for all the technical side of what goes on. And as Imi and Risa said, if you are unless we can extract it out of the Arts Council fund. That's all right, mate, don't worry. You're like me. You're like me after the first one. It's sort of so much technical stress, and then it's sort of you can just relax, and it's like
It's the satellite delay, isn't it?
Or
wherever it is.
Yeah. It's actually weird because I think the servers are in America, so it's worse for the English than it is for when we work with the Americans and people from Australia. If you are able and willing, if you can support us, the venue itself through the crowdfunder, the details are there. That would be amazing. There's some wonderful venues in Norfolk, if you're and certainly in Norwich. I've played a couple of them. I'm sure if there's a venue local to you, do support that. It's probably part of the Music Venues Trust, so go check that out. So we're at the end, really. As we said, we're here every Wednesday and every Friday. We've got a wonderful show coming up on Friday. So if we can just gather everybody back into the room and just say a great big thank you to Hank Wangford, Jose McGill, and big Steve Arlene and Noel Dashwood there. Please, big thanks, guys. A big round of applause. Thank you to everybody who's been watching this evening. We hope to see you again on Friday. It's goodbye from us. Thank you. Good night. Don't touch that dial, Jose.
Yeah.